Hey lovelies, welcome back to Cat's Life. So for today's video, I am doing a cooking video. So I will be making a guacamole, egg, and cheese bagel. So I hope you guys enjoy, and hopefully you guys will try this and let me know how it turns out. So let's get into today's video. By the way guys, this video was shot a while ago and I just saved it to my phone so that I could post it for this week. So that's why I'm like in completely different clothing. But yeah, so hope you enjoy. Got a pan. A tablespoon of butter. And 2 eggs. You need salt and pepper. Okay, so I'm about to crack egg number 1. Boop. Then we're gonna put in trash. Yep. Then we're gonna crack egg number 2. Plop that on in there. Make sure all the egg is in there. Then we're gonna plop that also in the trash. And the egg yolks were dripping everywhere, so try to make sure I didn't drop any on the floor. Okay, now we're gonna add some salt. Oop, me almost dropping the top. Anyways, Himalayan pink salt. So we're gonna grind that up in there. Just a little bit, not too much. Ours just takes forever to come out. And then we're going to also put some pepper in there. There goes our pepper. And then we're going to look for a fork because I was kind of unprepared. But anyways, there's our fork. Let's stir this up. Stir, 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 stir. We want to make sure that all our yolk is mixed together. That we don't see any white. We don't see any separated egg yolks. It is just all together. So we're going to keep stirring that. Stir it vigorously. Make sure you're all good. Keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. Then we're all good. All done. So now we're going over to our butter that we placed in pan earlier. We're just swishing that around to make sure that our pan gets completely coated so that our eggs do not stick in the pan. And then we're going to add our eggs to the pan. You're going to make sure you get all the egg yolk out, which take me a minute because it just like to stick in there. And I also want to make sure that my eggs mix in with my butter so that it wasn't too like, I don't know how to describe it, but like too oily and too separated. So I just want to make sure that it was all together. Make sure I got all the egg yolks. Yep. Okay, we're going to go put that in the sink now. And then I stare at the phone like a creep. Okay. Put your cheese in here while it's still like ooey and gooey so that it can set in here and it won't fall out when you fold it. Put mozzarella on one side of your omelet. Avocado. Especially just like perfectly ripe avocado, especially when it's soft. Because they're easier to mash up. Okay, so here's me squeezing out the avocado into the mortar so that I can mash it up. I just want to make sure that I get everything out. So right here, I'm just adding in a little bit of garlic into the mortar and the guacamole, and I'm just gonna mash that up in here to make sure it gets all mixed in there well. Okay guys, so right here, I'm just pulling apart the bagel, which took me a minute because it did not want to come apart. And I just set it to the side real quick, and then I'm about to flip this top piece over and cut that in half. I had to look for the knife, which is what took me a little sec. So I'm going to cut that in half. I'm going to slice around the edge so that I can put the guacamole on top. And then after this, I will be just closing the top and then putting the egg that I folded with the cheese onto the bottom piece of the bagel, and then the whole thing will be formed together, and you will see me cut it in a few seconds so that you can see what it looks like on the inside. And then that'll be it for this meal. So as I said earlier, I'm just adding on the guacamole that I just made to the top piece of the bread. I'm just spreading that around so that it can be evenly spread. And then I will be closing that by putting the top piece on there, just like that. Looks like a little guacamole sandwich. And then we're gonna move that out the way, and we're gonna get the bottom piece and put the egg on there. And then we're just gonna close it up, and we'll have the full thing done. I went to go rinse off the knife because it was messy, and then also put the spatula down. So I'm about to cut into this, and you guys will see what it looks like on the inside. So let's do that really quickly. Let's get this knife. There it is. Okay. And slice, slice, slice. Okay. There it is. And slice the other side. It was thick, so I had to like slice it very weirdly, because if I sliced it all at once, it would have fell apart. But yeah, and so this is what it looks like on the inside. You see the cheese, the melted cheese. That looks delicious. And so yeah, that's it. That is the end of today's video, guys. I hope you enjoy. If you like, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, subscribe and turn on your post notifications. I hope you guys have a lovely week, and Happy New Year to those who have not seen my other videos.